And from the stage, we'll look at how long the game board takes to scroll in, and that's from 50 to 70. So that's 20 frames. So we'll go into the movie clip for the game screen, and let's make a 20 frame animation. Insert keyframe there, and we'll add an extra layer, the code layer. And as most of you have hopefully guessed, we're going to throw in a keyframe right at the end, and we're going to give it the action. Who can guess the action? Stop. Okay, so it's going to play that animation and then it's going to stop there. And what we want to actually change is this invisible game board. And how I'm going to select that is an interesting question. There we go, a lucky grab. At the beginning, let's make it rotate and a little bit higher. So I'll just drag it upwards. Okay, a little bit farther. No, that should be fine. And go to the free transform tool here and rotate it. I want to rotate it up. If I put the cursor over that little white circle there, that's the rotation point, and I want to move that up closer to the registration point, and then grab that and actually just rotate it through say 90 degrees. And I also want to kind of scale it down a bit. So I'm going to get all kinds of, that was a skew. Let's just Control Z to undo that. I don't want to get that crazy with it. I'll just scunch that down a little bit. And we'll make a motion tween there. And that's not what we want to happen. Let's go right back out to 25% and watch what that motion tween does. Our whole memory board is sliding down. So let's undo that. And let's try that again, but this time we'll grab this game board here and let's throw it on its own layer. So I'm going to hit Control X to cut it off, hit the new layer tab, layer 3, and use our favorite paste in place. So I can now hide that memory thing, the game screen, and just work with our little game board. Now let's give it a new keyframe at the end, and let's try those changes again. Get the free transform tool, move the rotation circle, and give this thing its rotation back, spin, and a bit of scaling. Yeah, not that much scaling. Okay, and let's try making that a motion tween. And that's pretty hard to see, but the rest of our animation there doesn't move. So let's actually just do a test of that and see what's happening, because we can't see anything with our game board. Let's see if we can see it in game, and it sort of spins down and has a bizarre fading in effect. And everybody knows why that's happening, I hope. We're going to just stop that and go into our game board movie clip, where we have this nice distributed set of animations. And remember that layer that I deleted and said we probably wouldn't need? We're going to hit the add layer button to bring him back, call him code. There we go. Put the keyframe right at the end, and put in the ever popular stop one more time. Okay, let's test that and see what it looks like. You do see the thing fly in. Let's go back to the start and show that again. But the animation looks kind of chunky and not very smooth, and not quite the effect we wanted, but at least it's not affecting the rest of the game board. Okay, let's close that, and I think that I've covered the the important topics for this video. I've shown you the use of some of the tools, how the timeline, the main timeline here, can be used to represent different states of an application: help state, main state, game state, high score. How you've got commands like go to and stop, stop, play, some simple things that you can do with buttons, and more importantly, that movie clips can be made to react just like buttons, like our cards react when they're being clicked on, even though they're just movie clips and not buttons, and how our movie clips each have their own animation and how we can nest things quite deeply. So on the stage, we don't technically, or on the stage here at the game screen layer, all we really have on the stage is, well, the OK button and this game screen movie clip, and inside of that we have our game board movie clip, and inside of that we have all of our card movie clips, and inside each of our card movie clips we have our back of card movie clip and our various front of card movie clip. So we have several layers of movie clips, and each of the layers is animated. So the front and back aren't animated, but the card itself is animated. The game board itself is animated, like so, with the zooming in. And the game screen itself also has some animation, not only internally, where the game board spins around a bit, but also on the stage, where it slides into the screen. So you can get fairly complicated by nesting these animations and doing different things with the timeline. So thanks for watching, and see you in class.